Things you can do when you feel poo. Okay, so hi, I'm like a queen of anxiety and I sit on a throne of every worry possible, and it's exhausting. So the point of this video is for when your brain goes a bit silly and takes you to places that you don't really want to visit and ways that you can deal with it. I've been dealing with things like anxiety and mental health for quite a long time now. So I know a lot of ways to deal with it, to cope with it. Some work, some don't, but I thought I would share it on YouTube with the slight hope that someone out there might find it helpful, or you might see it and be like, oh, I could try that. So yeah, so I've just written them down on my phone so I can just sort of prompt myself. So, what to do if you feel poo? 1. Distract yourself. This is the main thing that you can do, purely because it focuses your mind and takes it somewhere else from what you're already feeling. So when I'm feeling anxious, or when I feel like I might have a panic attack, or I'm just feeling a bit poop, that was my kitten, sorry. I do this thing where I look around me for 5 things that I can see, and when doing that, you look at said object and you describe it in your head, or you can say it out loud. You can say what it looks like, what the texture would be like if you were touching it. Would it feel bumpy? Would it feel sharp? Would it feel smooth? And you look at it and you describe the colours that you can see. Is it minimal? Are there loads of colours? And you sort of just describe it really to yourself, just what you can see, literally just focus on. And it can really help because it just grounds you a bit and distracts your mind from whatever was worrying you beforehand. But you might notice that after doing that, you might think, oh, well, I don't feel 100% better, like I don't feel great. But, you know, it can make you feel a lot calmer, especially with practice over time. It does really help. So if you can try that, it's good. It just helps you to ground you a bit. So it can really help. 2, do something hands-on. So whether it's tidying or building something, it can really help some people. And it's productive, so you're technically killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So yeah, yay for productivity, stuff like that. 3, arty things. You don't necessarily have to be a creative person or consider yourself a creative person to do this. Like, I've used colouring books to help me. These are just 2 that I've nearly filled, and I'd probably get a new one because I found them really helpful. There's another one somewhere, but I don't know where it's gone. And yes, I am 20 years old and I like colouring books. That's a bit lame, but it does help because, like, they already have the designs in there. So if you feel like you can't draw, or you can draw, but sometimes you get worked up if it doesn't go the way you hope it would, I think it's just quite good because it's already set out, so all you need to do is just colour in. It's quite enjoyable as well. And, like, for me personally, there's something about having an actual book in front of me, like, just to hold and to look through. Like, I tried a colouring app once, and I just didn't really feel like I got the same release. But I can imagine, like, if you are out and you haven't got books with you, if you're like waiting for something or you're feeling a bit nervous, like if you have an app, I think it'd be great because you can just like do it whilst you're out. So that's probably really handy for some people. But I definitely found like having the actual books just really helped me personally. Because again, it's just focusing your mind on something else. And if you're worried that you might overthink whilst doing it, you can listen to some music or a podcast or something. So it's worth a try. Sorry. 4, do something nice for yourself. This might sound silly, but if you do something nice for yourself, sometimes it can just really like boost your mood and make you feel a bit better about yourself. So you could run yourself a bath, if you like baths, and if you have money, you could get yourself a bath bomb because hey, who doesn't like bath bombs? You could make yourself a bracelet, a necklace, you could make yourself a storage box unit. You could literally just do anything. Like, you don't have to use money in order to do it, is what I'm getting at. But you can as well. You could go browse shops, do shopping, whatever, like something for you, just to make yourself feel a bit better. Like, you could get a jar and fill it with little like happy thoughts, memories, funny memories, so you can look back at that, and add glitter. Wow, I'm gonna do that. Glitter jar. That's what I'm gonna do. Make me feel. Glitter is just great. 5. Call a friend. Let it out. Sometimes all you need to do is just talk. And talking is great and really important for you. So, just call a friend, talk about it. They might be able to empathise, they might be able to give you an opinion or their thoughts on it, and it could help you see the situation differently or help you with the situation that you're going through. Honestly, talking is great. Like, sometimes all you need to do is just vent it, and you could just feel better after that. Or you might call a friend and find that you're in fits of laughter by the end of the conversation. Laughing helps so much too. 6. Meditation and yoga. Yoga has been proven to decrease anxiety and depression, which I find really cool. I don't know why, I just do. I'm like, oh wow, that's so cool. I think it's just because it's such a mindful thing. Like, it takes you to that really like relaxing state almost, and it just sort of calms you down and grounds you, makes you feel so much more calm and relaxed afterwards. So that's great if you feel like something like that would work for you. 7. Dogs. Dogs, yes, I know. Dogs, I'm crazy, but dogs are great. I know not everyone likes dogs, but man, dogs are my children. I love them. I love them so much. They make me feel so happy. I swear, as soon as I see a dog, my serotonin levels just go woo! And like, I love them. Like, when you're going down the street and you see a doggy like look at you and you're like, oh, dog, and they're like, oh, human, and then they look at their owner, and then they look at you and they look at their owner, and then they're like, let me go see the human, please. And then you get to go over and you're like, and it just, I love it. It just makes me feel so happy. And actually, fun fact about dogs, they get like benefit from it too. Their serotonin goes up. So if someone's petting them, their happy levels are woo. So basically, everyone's a winner. Go pet a dog. It might make you feel happy. And if you don't like dogs, then don't do that. 8. 7 cups. I found this website a few months ago, and it's basically a place to go to if you're struggling with something, or if you want to be there for someone that's struggling with something. Also, you don't have to sign up, which is kind of like a bonus, because but it's free if you do. But there's been so many times I've gone and been like, oh, this looks cool, and then like it's like, you have to sign up, and I'm like, but so you don't have to do that, but if you do, it's free. But anyway, sorry. But basically, when you go on it, you're directed to this little bot thing whilst it finds someone you can talk to. You can take a quick emotional test as well, and it can ask you how you're feeling, and it just gives you some feedback to like help you understand what's going on, and they can have little things to suggest to help you with that. And also, like, you can like click on the thing whilst you're waiting for someone. It'd be like, what are you struggling with? And it's literally from like depression to anxiety to family stress to work stress to sexuality. Like, there's so much to choose from. It's great, and you literally talk to someone. It's anonymous, and it's just so good. I think it's just so good because it's just a place to go. It's like a safe place, and it's really cool because it has like a little path thing as well. It like says like how far you're going. It has like cute little graphics, and you can win badges like just while talking. It's like, you've won a compassion heart, you've won like I don't know, you shook hands with someone virtually, something like that, or things like you started a conversation, like woo. And it's just really nice because you're kind of getting rewarded for little things, so that's really cool. And also, if you're interested in being there for others, you can do the training on the website to be the listener, and as a listener you can say what you'd like to specialise in, or if you just want it generally, you can just do that. So, but if you do specialise in anything, people can ask specifically to speak to you. It's just really cool because you can use your empathy or like stuff you've been through in a more positive way to help other people. And when you understand others, sometimes that's all someone needs. So I think it's great on both parts, really. So yeah. And 9. Reading is great too. Listening to music, watching a funny video, watching a funny film, taking up a hobby, exercise, which actually releases endorphins to make you feel great afterwards. Doing something spontaneous, writing a journal, writing a song, musical instruments, write a letter but not send it, playing video games, bake, plan something, anything else you can think of really, that can just make yourself feel a little bit better in the moment and just take you away from how you're feeling that's negative. So basically, no, these won't cure you, but it's a good place to start if you want to change the way you're feeling and just sort of feel something other than feeling poopy. And in time, it can just make you feel a little bit better in the moment, obviously with practice. And I think sometimes it's just all we need to feel a bit better in the moment. But yeah, sorry this has been so long. Ugh. I'll stop rambling now. But yeah, I hope this might have helped someone. Yeah, let me know what you think. Okay, thanks. Bye.